Hello, my name is Kaitlyn and I live in Red Hills, St. Andrew. I attend Red Hills Primary School and I am a member of Rock Hall Seventh-day Adventist Church. I want to be a Christian because I want to learn more about God and I know that He died on the cross for my sin and your sin. Yes, I like going to church.
Why do you like going to church?
Because the pastor always say things that Jesus does and he walks on water and they tell stories about Jesus.
So you love the stories about Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Kaitlyn, were you excited the day you got baptized?
Yes, I was excited.
Why were you excited?
Because my sins will wash away. When it was the day I was gonna get baptized, I was like nervous but also happy. And when I was in the water, it feels a little coolish. When I was in the water, some water went in my ears. When I come out, like my heart, felt something in it. If it was bad, but I felt joy and happiness in it, and I had joy and happiness every day.
Kaitlyn into a spot right now where I see where she's serious with the Lord. Serious with the Lord, because even the baptism that she asked for, none of us as adults in the house didn't put baptism to her. It's one Sabbath she come to church and go to pastor promptly and said she wanted to get baptized. But it did put off because she always having the flu until eventually it take place. And the only thing we have to do as adults in the home, uncle, mother, grandfather and grandmother, is to just help her with the help of the Lord that she will grow and do on the path from the Christian pathway.
Yes, I like to pray.
Why do you like to pray?
Because when I pray, something good happens. Like when Grandma was sick, I prayed that she could get better, and she is now better. My friends at school know that I'm a Christian, and they treat me kindly, loving, and honest.
Now, Kaitlyn, as a student, she's when I met her, very, very quiet. You would think that Kaitlyn cannot talk, but as she matures in the grade, she has been improving vocally among her peers and with her teacher. Even though she's still quiet, she has a mannerable demeanor. She does her work well. She has been consistent over terms 1, 2, and 3 thus far. Kaitlyn is not only a mannerable student, but she's also disciplined. In March for Peace Day, she was sashed the Peace Ambassador for Grade 2 Henry for being the most disciplined student.
My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4 verse 13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
My name is Krissan Swebe. I am from Rock Hall St. Andrew. I attend the Rock Hall Primary School. I am a member of the Rock Hall SDA Church. When I came here, I wasn't a member of the Saturday church, and I didn't heard of a name called Saturday Church, and I didn't know about that. And Grandma began to teach me about it, and I got more interested in it. And then one day I was downstairs and I saw Pastor, and I run to him and hold his hand and told Pastor, I want to be baptized. And I went back to Sabbath school, and then Pastor went upstairs, and I didn't know what he did, but Grandma and Grandpa found out before I even told them, and Pastor and the Elder Brown gave me some Bible lessons to do, and I do them and I finish them, and I got baptized at the age of 7 years old.
The day when you baptized, were you excited?
Yes, I was excited, but when I was in the pool, I feel like I was floating on the top.
Yeah? You ever feel like that before?
No.
So that was a special day for you?
Yes.
I take Krissan when she was 5.5 years old. She's a very bright girl, and her head is quick. She loves to memorize things. And Krissan have a brain like an elephant. She don't forget anything. So I teach her ABC and all this school work and things like, because when she came to me, she wasn't going to school. So I had to go all over and teach her from scratch. But praise the Lord, she did very well. And after I taught her at home, she went to our church school, and Brother Ling and Sister Giselle, they teach her at summer school. And from there onward, then she was able to go over into the Rock Hall Primary School.
Krissan Swaby is a very cooperative student, a very responsible student, an exemplary student, a student who is highly motivated, and she does her work. Krissan is often used to talk about what good behavior should look like. She has that role model. She's a role model, she has the qualities of a role model. And oftentimes, I would use her, to get the students to understand how to measure up.
Do your friends at school know that you're a Christian?
Some of them, because I encourage Jamila to go to a Seventh-day Adventist church nearby, and Avery already told her, and Dishani I already told her, because at school Miss asked who is a Christian, and I raised my hands, and Dishani said, "You Christian?" And I said, "Yes, I am a Christian."
Why do you love church?
I love church because when pastor is preaching, I love to listen to them, and I love to find the scriptures and read them. Yes, I do pray when I am at school. I pray when I am doing my exam and I do not know to do something. And sometimes even before I do my exam, I always pray. And at lunchtime, I pray for my friends. And the other day when Grandma was feeling pain in her foot, and she was taking medication and it wasn't helping her, and I hold my hand at her shoulder and I rock her shoulder and I said, "Grandma, let us pray." And then I began to pray.
My name is Aleandro Hutchinson. I live in Hill, St. Catherine. I attend the Rock Hall Primary School. I am a member of the Rock Hall Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yes, I do. I do like going to church to praise my Lord. Why I want to become a Christian? Because I grew up in the church. When I was much smaller, I was going to church. I know my father is a Christian. I want to follow his footsteps and serve the Lord.
As I overheard his interview, that he said he grew up in the church. He born in the church. He's a church baby. And it's us coming to church every Sabbath. We live a life at home as well. Sometimes we love the church. Sometimes I really feel tired and during the Sabbath and really feel like I don't want to push out and that you're not going to church, and you know, that pressure with that, we'll say, okay, we're going to church. So that's Aleandro. I really love the church and he love Bible stories. You know, every Sabbath he would go up on YouTube and watch and type in and watch all of those Bible stories.
So my friends at church is Lushian, O'Neill, Matthew, Krissan, and Carissa, and Addison, Kaitlyn, and Jayla, and my father.
Some of my best friends are Sister Brown. A huge big up to Sister Brown. She helped me in everything. Sister Alicia, Brother James, Kaitlyn, Carisha, and Aleandro.
Some of my friends at church are Marquisha, Krissan, Carissa, Chelsea, and Brother Nigel's son. Yes, my friends at school were about Krissan. I told them.
How do they treat you when you're a Christian?
They never treat me anyway. They treat me the same way they used to treat me. Friendly. Treat me friendly. Still play games. Yeah, they not treat me no way. They just treat me the same way. Like nothing go wrong. They just know I'm a Christian and just play the game. I want nothing go wrong. We just treat me the same way. Yeah.
I love you, Uncle.
Love you too, Jay.
Do you tell your friends about Jesus?
Yes, I do tell my friends about Jesus. Miracles he can do, but he died on the cross for us. I was telling them who would have sacrificed them own life for us, but Jesus will.
Aleandro, what is your favorite Bible verse?
What's my favorite Bible verse? John 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Aleandro also is a good-natured student, a student that knows how to conduct himself. He is helpful, he is kind. He is a student who also is highly motivated. He's very enthusiastic about his work and he represents his church as well as Krissan very well. He too should be encouraged and supported. Aleandro, continue to shine.
The day when you got baptized, were you excited?
I was very excited the day I was getting baptized. I was like, oh my God, this is my day. This is the day I'm going to get baptized. I was like, oh God, my dreams coming true. And then we sing some songs, and then they ask us some questions. And then I stepped in the water. I was like shaking, I was shivering. And then when I got to, and my father put me in the water. When I go in the water, like, I couldn't feel my feet because the water was so cold. The experience was so amazing. I couldn't believe it. I belong to Band 2 and the name is Light.
You remember of which band?
I'm a member of the band Esther.
I am a member of the band Peace.
Is that prosperity?
No.
When I get older, I want to become a doctor
Why do you want to become a doctor?
because I want to help people in need.
When I grow up, I want to be a nurse or a doctor.
When I leave school, I want to become a footballer.
In my spare time, I read my Bible and study my quarterly. And sometimes I read my Bible study book, my Bible story book, and I play with my ABCs.
I like to do in my spare time is play games, and I like to watch show, and I like to practice football. I like to do my I also do my lessons, and I will jump on my bed for no reasons. Because I want to enjoy myself. But for no reason, I just jump on my bed.
At school, the last term, I came second.
Who came first?
Aleandro came first.
In my last term exam, I was in third position in my class.